Hello Capricorn, welcome back to the Lynx Tarot. This is Monica, and this reading is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're covering June or the next 30 days. All of these readings are timeless. Let's jump right in here with the Everyday Witch Tarot. All right, one of the other earth signs definitely got this. Sorry if I'm drawing a blank. So the Eight of Cups, the need to move on from something. You recognized this. Let me back up. I don't know if it was an earth sign, but I know somebody else got this. You're recognizing and may have already started to move on from a certain situation. You initially didn't want to move on from it. You're like, but I don't want to give this up. I don't want to give that up. But you come down to realizing the bottom line is you're not going to lose your memories, and you can bring the good memories with you and leave. I'm not saying leave the bad memories or the negative memories. I'm not saying you're going to forget those memories too, but you're going to leave those experiences behind and stop recreating them, okay? And you're partially aware of what you are moving toward, but I feel like most of it is unknown, Capricorn. Most of this is unknown territory, but you're not looking at the past. You're not obsessed with the familiar, which is the past. You're not doing that anymore, but you might have been. Okay, what else for Capricorn? We have the Two of Wands. Yep, your world is way bigger than you realize. And actually, you're starting to realize this because you're looking. See, this witch on this card is holding this tiny little world in their hand. Their world is really small, but they're like, wait a minute. And as they're contemplating this, their world is growing and growing and growing, realizing there are so many more experiences out there than you even knew, than you even realized. Awesome. And we have the Five of Pentacles. So I feel like you're walking toward help and assistance. This could be in the form of a friend, in the form of a business connection that you make, or in the form of a new job. And this is all about seeking assistance. It could be seeking a job. For some of you, you could be seeking financial assistance. There could be some kind of support for you that could help you out along the way. But for many of you, I feel like this is applying for jobs. Okay. Let's go deeper here. We've got to pop out here. Oh, we've got two. Hang on. Okay. So we have the Lovers. So you've made this choice, or you're about to make an important choice. This also represents Gemini. Some of you have walked away from a love situation that hasn't really been doing you very good. That some of you could be coming together in some kind of friendship, partnership, or love situation. And that maybe that's what you're walking toward. Maybe you have walked away from a relationship that wasn't healthy for you. And there's a new one on the horizon that you don't quite see yet, but you're not seeking it. You're not seeking it, but it's going to turn up. But you don't need to look for it. Capricorn, you don't need to look for it. Some of you, I think you already came upon this and you weren't looking for it. So you're already in that stage where you're like, wow, I didn't think this would happen so soon. I didn't think this would happen in this manner, but here we are. But you're still conscious of being on your own individual path, even if you have joined with someone else. The Two of Wands is being clarified by another two here, the Two of Swords. So an important decision is going to come up really soon. The Two of Swords often has to do with being afraid of making this decision, but you're going to hit the target because look, bullseye, she hit the target. You're still going to hit the target. It's better to not go about this blindly though. It's better to look at your options, look at the terrain. Is it really as scary as you think? Is making this decision really all that scary? I think not, because with the Eight of Cups, you're already setting foot on this new journey. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles is being clarified by the Seven of Swords. So this last row here is interesting energy. It's kind of like, oh gosh, should I do this? Should I be quiet about this? Am I being sneaky? Now, this could also be about forming a strategy. Like, okay, this is what I need to do. I need to apply for these jobs. I need to go on this website or that website. I need to update my resume. I can't cut corners here. I shouldn't cut corners, okay? But I also get the energy from this that the answer is a lot simpler than you're making it. You're feeling left out in the cold. You're feeling like someone has slighted you, and maybe they have, but don't be a victim. Okay, Capricorn, don't be a victim. You're not a victim. Time to take charge, time to strategize, and if you are making an important decision, make sure that this new contract is very clear, okay? That everything's been signed, and if you have questions, make sure you ask. Don't sign anything that you don't understand. And I'm not saying anybody is trying to deceive you necessarily, but don't deceive yourself, okay? Because it's right next to the Two of Swords. Don't deceive yourself into just believing what you need to believe. Face all of the facts and then proceed from there, and then form your strategy. Okay. And the Seven of Swords, too, has to do with leaving something behind, because in the traditional tarot, there are 2 swords left behind, and the figure is carrying 5. Whoops. Okay, so let's go over here to the Energy Oracle cards. What else does Capricorn need to know? Bear with me a minute. Yep. Okay, so the same with this card. So the figure is carrying, she's actually a witch because it's the Everyday Witch Tarot. She's carrying 5 swords, and there's 2 swords up here, okay? You don't need them all. You don't need to come out guns a-blazing, okay? You just need to go quietly, okay? Form your strategy, but don't cut corners. You can go quietly without cutting corners, okay? You're moving on to something way better, but I feel like some of you need to protect yourself by moving forward with this decision in your life without certain people knowing. They'll know when you get to where you're going. I'll put it that way. All right. Whoa. Got to pop out here. Oh, I got 2 from the Energy Oracle deck. So the 8 of Cups and the Lovers is being clarified by the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. This represents the throat chakra. Important communication needs to happen here. And so we've got the 8 of Cups and the Lovers, and Archangel Gabriel, throat chakra, important communication here, and that validates the Lovers. This is a very important communication, a decision or information you're exchanging with someone else. If you like numerology, we have 39, and that breaks down to 12 and 3. So there's something important to communicate with an important person, but also keep some of your communication to yourself. Somebody doesn't need to know certain things about you. Like I said, they'll find out when you get to where you're going. So be careful who you share this with, but there is an important communication that needs to happen. We have financial constraints. I'm going to take this as an extra card. You know why? Because it kind of felt like it was stuck to this card when it popped out. I feel like it's meant to be in this reading, but I kind of don't feel like it's meant to coincide with the second row. So we have 13 financial constraints. So what I'm getting here is in relation to the 5 of Pentacles, because that card can signify lack. And with the 7 of Swords, it's like feeling slighted and like you need to sneak away, or someone has sneaked away from their responsibilities to you. So there could have been a financial, let me see if that can be seen there. There could have been a financial situation where like you took a loss. And I think this is something that has already happened. And you have to accept, okay, I'm going to take the loss. It's for some reason safer for me this way. Now, I'm not saying you should just let people take from you. I am not saying that at all. I feel like it's not that big of amount of money. It's a connection with someone where they may owe you money legitimately, but you don't want to deal with them anymore. And you don't need that money so bad. And it's better if you are out of sight and out of mind. Okay, so that's for someone listening, of course, not everyone. All right, so we've got the Two of Wands and the Two of Swords. All right, Capricorn, that's being clarified by action. Yeah, awesome. Time to take action, time to make this decision. You've got something big going on, something unexpected, something you probably didn't even know existed in your world, and this is very exciting. Just know where to protect yourself, that's all. You don't want to tell somebody who's against you exciting news. They're going to try and stop you somehow, you know? So don't let that happen. So the Five of Pentacles, Seven of Swords is being clarified by the Angel of Balance. Yes, don't be afraid to call on your guides and angels. By the way, we have 17 here and 8. And here we have 48. That breaks down to 12 and 3. Angel of Balance. So yeah, balance and karma. Okay, I'm getting karma. Just because someone may have taken from you doesn't mean that you can't replace that tenfold. Okay? It's time to ask for assistance in the right places. Ask for assistance where you can trust, not from the person who owes you money, because you're not going to get it back. And it's just going to be inviting trouble asking them for it. So find help other ways by applying for jobs, maybe a loan, like applying with a bank or something like that. You know, I'm not a financial advisor, so, you know, don't go by me. This is just a tarot reading. I'm just giving you examples of what I mean in these messages. I feel like, you know, if you go about this the right way, place trust where you should, and keep quiet when it comes to certain people, you'll be safe. Your finances will be safe. Okay. Recovery, very nice. Body, mind, spirit. We have recovery here. And we have big happy changes. I love that for you, Capricorn. Big happy changes. Now you got to make this decision, though. You have to take action. And we have unlikely. So whatever you've been scared of, okay, there's a lot of fear and doubt with the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. Whatever you've been highly afraid of is unlikely to happen as long as you protect yourself and call on your guides and angels. Pray to God or source, however you pray, call on your guides and angels and make the right intellectual moves here, okay? Like I said, don't offer information about yourself to someone you can't trust. Certainly don't do that. But reach out to where you can trust. And again, there's an important communication that needs to be made with someone who is trustworthy, okay? So only you can know who that is. Thank you so much for being here, Capricorn. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again soon.